Hello restaurant owners, thank you so much for clicking into this tutorial. Here I'm going to show you how to increase your weekend bookings. This advert's going to be focused on filling your Friday and Saturday nights. If you want to adjust it and use it for filling just your Friday nights or just your Saturday nights, feel free. It's going to take part, there's going to be two adverts I'm going to teach you. The first advert I'm going to teach you is for restaurants out there that don't have a booking system, online booking system, and just want people to call their business to pre-book their tables. And the second one is going to be driving traffic to your online booking website. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to share my screen with you now. And the first thing we're going to do, as always, is going in and setting our text up, that otherwise known as the copy in the marketing world. This is the copy we're going to use for our post. Okay, so I like to do it on a Word document because it means I'm making sure my grammar's correct, I'm making sure there's no spelling mistakes, and I'm focused. Some people's wait till they get within the advertising campaign manager and it gets a bit muddled and you're not as focused and you don't write as good as a copy. So in your copy, feel free to copy this here. We're going simply Friday and Saturday night plans. And then we're also always including the location we're targeting. We're also letting them know we have lunch available. We're letting them know when our a la carte is available from. We're letting them know that we've got music running. And as you see, if you have a menu, always good to show it. You should have a website that has a menu on it. If you don't plan to do it, plan to get it developed, I'd recommend using Squarespace. I'll leave a link in the description for that. But one thing I recommend you don't do is do not link this hyperlink to a PDF document or your advert will get rejected. You have to link it to an actual website page. And then from there, they can click on a button that leads them to a PDF, that's fine. If you don't have a website, here's a little hack. I recommend that you get one, but here's a little hack. Go see menu in the comment section. So if you just have a photo of the menu, go into the comments. Once you've posted this, once you've created this ad, go into the comment section and post your menu there for them to see. It's not perfect, but done beats perfect. If you have a website where people can book online, put the link in there. And then everybody, I'd like you all to have the click call now and include your phone number. What I'd recommend is that you might think, oh, I just want to get online bookings, but it's not to you to decide what people's behavior are. Some people are still want to book over the phone. Lots of people still do. Now, as you see, I've got emojis here. You may be wondering how I got emojis onto a laptop. And not everyone knows this here, but if I go to just typing in knife and fork emoji, your emojis will come up and you simply copy and paste that there. You copy it up here, remove the formatting, add it in there and add it onto your, and then you can add it in there. Now, I would like to bold this. If you've watched some of my tutorials before, if I bold this on Word, it won't carry that formatting over to the Adverts platform. So what I want to do is I want to copy this here and turn it into symbols that look like bold text. I like to use this website here, lingojam.com/fancy text generator. And all I do is type in my text there. And you'll see loads of different cool options to use. So you can use that one. There's loads of different ones to use here. I like to keep things nice and simple. I like these bolded ones here. So I'm going to use these ones. I'll copy and paste that. Command C and paste that in there. See. There we go. And that's that. So now we have our text created. We're happy with this text. We're ready to copy and paste it in. Now we need a picture or a video for our advert. I recommend, guys, I always recommend that you create your own pictures for this. This is up to you. This is one of the biggest factors. And if the whole goal here is to be noticed and catch people's attention in the newsfeed, you can do this with stock footage, right? But you will do it even better if you create your own content yourself. That means maybe potentially getting professional photographers in to shoot photos of your food. But most importantly, I encourage you guys to get your staff members into the photos along with the food and yourself in there as well. Reason being is Facebook's called Facebook for a reason. People will love this. People want to see other people's faces on it. Same with Instagram. You're going to catch people's attention with local people because we'll be targeting that local area. So I'm going to show you guys how to get quality stock footage that you can get off the internet to get you started, and this will give you time. This will give you time to set up get footage gathered of shots inside your restaurant of your dishes, but most importantly, making sure you have local people in the photos because they'll do so much better and catch people's attention. Okay, so what I want you to do is go to Unsplash Photo, and for this here, say for example, you can type in any type of food you want in here, and you're going to get some really good footage. And as you see, we've got loads of some fantastic photos we can use. The top photos here are the ones you pay for. If I scroll on down, these are photos you'll get for free. So there's loads of different ones in here you can use. And as you see, we'll go and grab one of these here. Let's grab one of these here. We'll grab this one here. So this one's free to download. And now we have our photo ready. So now we're going to go and create our Facebook advert. And to do that this is the first advert I'm going to show you. This is for people who don't have an online booking system, who want to get calls to the business to book tables for the weekend. So what I want you to do is go to your Facebook page and scroll up and just go ahead and simply post make a post with your content here. So just going to click photo here and add our photo. Now we've added that photo, we'll go into our Word document and we'll add our text. Now remember, this is going to be a photo this is going to be an advert that doesn't have an online booking system. So I'm going to remove these links. And I'm going to copy this here, Command C, and paste this in here. Now, what I want you to do before you post it, when you click on these three dots and check in. I don't want you to check in your business. I want you to check in to the location that you're based in. So the town or the town that you're based in or the city. I want you to add that there. A lot of people will check in at their own establishment, but you're not letting new people know about where you actually are. So My Lovely Little Cafe is at Belfast City Centre. Give someone a bit more knowledge about where we are, opposed to saying My Lovely Little Cafe is at My Lovely Little Cafe. Okay, that's great. Now you're going to go ahead and post that there. It's going to ask you, do you want to add a button? You're going to say no. So folks, now that we have our post ready, it's sitting there ready to be advertised. Why are we advertising it? Because only 3 to 5% of your Facebook fans are seeing your Facebook posts, and only less than 10% of your Instagram followers are seeing it too. So just remember, with this advertising style, our advert's going to appear both on Facebook and Instagram. Before we do that there, guys, we're going to decide on what audience we send this advert to. So to do this here, I want you guys to go to facebook.com/ads manager and click on audiences. And from this here, you're going to click on the button and create a saved audience. So once the page loads, you want to click on create audience and go down to saved audience. We're going to give this a name and we're going to call it new local couples. It's up to you guys. I recommend you can target 2 types of people for your weekend bookings. You could just target everybody, which would work really well, or you could be if you're in a bigger city or a larger demographic, or over the size of 300, 100,000, 200,000, you could be just targeting couples. So to do that, there you can type in new local couples, and we can go to here and we can type in the city you're in. So what this is going to do, it's going to grab your city and target that area. Now, if I zoom down in, that's great, targeting that area, but we can be even more optimized here and zoom in exactly, find exactly where our restaurant is. And you can drop a pin. If your restaurant is right on Royal Avenue here, drop a pin and you can drop it right in the corner of Royal Avenue and Berry Street here. And what I'd recommend you do is bring that within 10 kilometers. A lot of people ask, how far should you target? If you're in a town or a city, I recommend 10 kilometers, targeting within that area to start your adverts. Maybe in the future, like once you run these adverts for 6 months, you can maybe extend out to 15 kilometers. What I'd recommend if you're in a more rural area, and if you scroll down, if you've put 10 kilometers in here, and this here estimated audience size is below 100,000, I would push that out to try and get that between over 75,000. So I'd push that out maybe to 20 kilometers to make sure you reach that amount of people. So what we're going to do now is, because we're offering alcohol, we're going to just touch this up and put it up to people from 19 and up. We're going to target both men and women. A lot of people will go in and do their interest. We don't need to target people based on interest because everybody's interested in a night out. Sometimes if you add too many interests, you can optimize yourself out of a sale, because take, for example, if you're typing in everyone that's interested in pasta, people are interested in pasta, not everyone on Facebook and Instagram has told Facebook and Instagram they like pasta, so you're going to miss out. You're going to optimize yourself out of a sale. So what we can do here is, if you're happy, you can target that area, just that area, or sorry, just that demographic there. You're going to get loads more bookings, but perhaps you want to be a little bit more niche, and you can target people who are in a relationship. So I can type in here, browse, and I can go down to life event or relationship status, and we can target people who are engaged, in a relationship, and married. There we go. So we can target these people who are interested in a date night. So if I go down here, and what I can actually do is I can jump onto our post and I can edit the post and I can write date night. And that'll catch people's attention who are in a relationship and planning a date night this weekend. So I'm happy with that there. I'm going to create a saved audience here now. So right now it's telling us there's 103,500 people to 121,700 people on Facebook who are in a relationship within 10K of my restaurant, who are in a relationship, engaged, or married. So I'm going to create that saved audience. Now it's time to set up our advert. We've done all the hard work now. So now what we'll have to do is go to our ads manager, click on this big green button, create new ad. And from here, we're going to give it a name. And what we're going to do is we're going to go for engagement for this one, because we want to use this will allow us to add the call now button to it. So scroll down once you've selected engagement, and we're going to name this here for invoicing reasons. So type in the month you're going to run it for. Then we're going to type in what it is, weekend bookings, and how much we're going to spend. We're going to spend £5 per day, which is £150 per month. Again, guys, how do we justify this here? This is the best. This is like the best entry price to start your adverts for a restaurant, because it's cheaper than a local newspaper advert, but it's also, if we get one new customer that comes back 3 times a year, spending their average spend, and they come back 3 times a year, it's going to pay for itself. So I hit continue. And if you're not spending £5 per day on your adverts, maybe Facebook and Instagram marketing isn't for you. You're wasting your time if you're only spending, that £1-2 per day. You're not really going to break through and get the results you deserve. So the first page here, we're going to leave all this the same, and we're going to go to next. Now, once this comes up, we're going to set our budget. And the reason why what we're going to do here, it's going to bring up daily budget. We're going to change this here to lifetime budget. So lifetime budget of what we're going to spend is £5 times 30, because we're going to run this ad for 30 days. So we're going to go daily and change it to lifetime. The reason why we're doing this is it allows us to use Facebook's scheduling tool, where we can make these adverts appear at a certain time of the day, certain time of the week, because you probably don't want to be advertising your Friday and Saturday night, dining on a Sunday or a Monday, or perhaps even a Tuesday, because people aren't even thinking about the weekend at that time. So leave this the same and scroll down and click show more options. You're going to run your ads all the time. You're going to click edit there, and you're going to just click on run ads on a schedule. This is a brilliant tool here. This will allow you to make your spend run at a certain period of time. As we said, there's no point in running your ads on a Sunday for your Friday and Saturday dining. So what we're going to do is we're going to run our ads, and probably not so much on a Monday or Tuesday. What we'll do is we'll start them running on a Wednesday, hump day, when people are starting to think about the weekend. And what we do is we drag, click and hold, and we can select all these times. This is the times that our adverts are going to appear in people's news feeds from 6 a.m. right up until midnight. But we maybe don't want to make it last all the way through Saturday night, so we'll turn this off around 9 o'clock. So as I said, just click on these little squares and allow me to, it jumps about, so just take your time, jumping about and jumping about. So only so we've got our times here and our days of the week here. So in this blue area is when our £150 spent is going to be spent. We could run it all the time, but that's not optimizing your marketing campaign. So now we select our audience. We've already created our audience, so we don't need to go through this again. So we just go use saved audience, and you'll scroll down here and you'll see our audience we just created. New local couple. So the new stands for new customer and new local customers. So as you see, there's roughly 100,000 to 119,000 people. For £5 per day, we're going to reach 722 people, at least 722 people's news feeds a day, every day throughout this pool. What it's going to, Facebook and Instagram's going to do is going to serve it to people throughout that pool. Someone doesn't stop on it, like on it, click on it, engage it with it over the course of 3 to 5 appearances in their newsfeed. They're going to move on, realize that person's not interested, and they're going to move on to somebody else in the pool. So it's up to us guys, it's up to you guys to make your image as interesting or your video as interesting as possible to catch their attention. That's on you. And then if you add all this tutorial around it, you're going to definitely see more attention on your brand, more attention on your advert, and then more bookings, more revenue to your business. So as you see, you'll see a reach, it varies here. So what Facebook is saying is if it's really interesting and people are stopping on it, and even just stopping an advert, Facebook registers that as a metric of engagement. You're going to reach, you could be reaching up to 2.1 thousand people per day for just £5. So it actually pays to invest in your creative photography or your videos. And again, get local people into it. I'll not disappoint. So now we're happy with that there. Just going to double check that this is on lifetime budget, because sometimes you might rush through this and this might be on daily. And then you've set this to £150 per day and you've left it run for 10 days. And all of a sudden you've got a big bill to pay, and Facebook will not, probably there's 99% chance they won't refund you that mistake. I'm going to click next. And now we're going to create our advert. The beauty of this is we've already created our advert. So the first thing you want to do is decide on where your advert is or where you're going to run it, because you might have multiple Facebook pages. Click here, locate your Facebook page, and click on it. Then you're going to either search for your Instagram account that's already been attached to it,
or you're going to connect it. So you click here and you'll connect your account. If you haven't connected it, if you don't, you just click on it, fill in your details, a window will pop up, fill in your details, and you'll click sign in, and that will connect your Instagram account to this Facebook ad. If you don't have an Instagram account, don't worry. The reason why I'm saying don't worry is that you'll still be fine. This advert will still be running on Instagram. The only downside of that is that when you're on these ads, you're going to see more people liking your page as well. These are byproducts of the advert, where people are clicking like on your page after seeing the advert, they're clicking in, they're browsing. You're not going to get the new follows if you don't have the Instagram page. It's just going to bring up the advert when they click on it. That's okay. Our goal here is simply get new bookings. But what I would recommend is set up an Instagram page and start getting great photos of your food onto that page. So we can either create a new advert or use an existing post. We're going to use an existing post. We've already created. We're going to click on select post. And there you'll see our post at the top of the page. Click on that and click continue. As you see, our selected Facebook post is this one. Click continue. Now we're going to add a button. Click add button. And we're going to use a fantastic button called now. Then we're just going to stick on our country code for that. And then you're going to add in your photo or your number. Provide a proper number. Let's see. Correct. Must be missing a digit. There we go. So we've got our correct number in there. We're going to update the post, and you're going to see a call now button appear down here. And there we go. Our new advert is running. Our new advert's ready to go. If you want to have a look at it, click expand. You can then click through here, have it. That's what it looks like on a mobile. This is what it looks like on a desktop. There you go. Again, guys. So we're on this for 30 days. So click close and click. Once you're happy, click publish. And that's you. So this is going to be running in the next 2 to 3 hours. Once it goes by Facebook's advertising platform or advertising policies, they're going to approve it. Now, again, you're going to see great results from this. You're going to be able to see how many people's clicked to call it. If you go to the ads manager, you're going to be able to see that there. Let's go ads manager. You'll be able to see it there. So I'll show you just in here. You'll see a number of clicks to call on it. It's on, if I scroll across here. So you'll see here when you're in Adverts Manager, you're going to see your results. You'll see the number of times people click the link, and that'll mean how many people's called your business off the back of it. So that's how to create the advert for anyone trying to drive calls to book in your restaurant or your cafe. Now I'm going to show you guys how to drive traffic to your website, to your booking engine that's on your website. Okay, so we've done everything already. We've created the content, we've created the copy, we've got the image ready, we've created the audience. Now we simply go to create a new advert, just like before. But instead of using engagement, we're going to click traffic. Then we're going to scroll down here. We're going to give it a name, which is the month you're running it for, followed by what it is, and how much you're spending. And you just paste these in. This is for invoicing reasons. So when you print out your invoices, you're going to see where the money's being spent. And just like before, we're going to leave all this the same. Go down and click next. So now the page is loaded. Now we're going to scroll down and go to our daily budget.
we're going to change this to lifetime, just like before. The reason why we're doing this is so we can use the Facebook Adverts scheduling platform. So our adverts run at certain times of the week. Click on Add Scheduling, go to Edit Ads, click on Run on Schedule. It's a Friday and Saturday advert, so we're going to start these on Wednesday. Again, if you're running this for any other type of day, just model it. So if you're Monday, start your adverts probably on a Saturday, I would say. If you're a Tuesday, start it on a Sunday. If you're on a Wednesday, start them on Sunday. If you're Thursday, start them on Sunday. And if you're on Friday, start them on a Wednesday. Or start them on a Tuesday, actually. And then if you're Friday, Saturday, you're starting them on Wednesdays too. So I'm going to highlight these areas that I want when I want the adverts to appear. So I want them to appear there. I don't want them to appear in the evening time of the Saturday. I probably don't want them to appear on a Monday. I don't want them to appear on a Tuesday. I want them to appear on a Wednesday. So we're optimizing our spend to appear at the best times of the week for our weekend bookings. We've already created our saved audience. So we click on new saved audience. We go down to new local customers, or you can target new local customers, or now we have new local couples. We're going to spend money on that. And as you'll see, the reach is different because we're using a different objective. Again, the more creative, the more you invest in your image, opposed to using the stock image trick that I showed you, you're going to get more engagement. So scroll down. We've selected that there. We're happy with that there. We click next. Now we're going to build our advert. This is where we build the advert in here. We don't boost a post that's already on the wall. And if you see here, just like before, we're going to search, make sure your Facebook page is correct, make sure your Instagram page is connected. If you don't have Instagram, it's fine. Your advert's still going to appear on the in Instagram as well, because we're using a square image. If you're using a video that's over 1 minute long, it's not going to appear in Instagram as it doesn't fit their restrictions. So we're all happy with this. We're going to create an ad. We're going to create a single image ad. We're going to scroll down. We're going to add the image. Click Add Image. I have it on my desktop. I'm going to click Upload. So now our image is uploaded. We're going to click here and we're going to select it and then click Next. Now we're going to do a little bit of editing just to make sure we're happy with how it looks. This is the feeds. This is how it's going to look in the news feed. So if we're happy because it's already square, it's going to fit perfectly. What we can do here is for stories and reels, we can go in here and make sure it fills the screen a bit better. So I could click crop. I could move this around to certain parts of it. But I'm really happy with that there. I like it just sort of there. And then hit apply. And then this is how it appears in the right-hand side of the news feed and also in Facebook articles across the internet. And then click next. Now we're happy with that, click done. We're almost there. So we're going to go in here and we're going to grab our posts here. We're going to grab our text here. Now remember, we're going to grab the one that has your menu in it and link to your menu in your website. We're going to grab the one that has a link to your booking page of your website. We're going to just remove this part where it says click call now. We're always going to offer the phone number because people like to convert in different ways. So I'm going to scroll down here and we're nearly finished. Our primary text is where the bulk of our text our copy will go. And bear in mind, this is quite a heavy platform on your computer to be using, so it might lag, it might be a bit slow depending on your internet connection. So I see this has jumped around. So this is, sometimes it jumps around, jump the carousel there. So folks, you copy and paste, or you paste in your copy that we created earlier in here. Then you're going to add your headline, which it's going to appear here. Then you're going to add in your headline, which appears here. So what we've got is we're going to say weekend date night because we're targeting couples. Again, if you're targeting, perhaps if you're just targeting everybody, just change that to weekend plans. It's up to you to try these. I recommend in month 1, try the date night, see what your conversions like for that. Month 2, change it up, target everybody. And you'll see different conversions. Actually, you're changing your audiences, you're hitting, so you're getting new people seeing it, and you're not getting an advert fatigue. So there we go. Our advert is ready to go. You can have a look at it by clicking the expand button, which is up here. It seems to advanced preview. You can click there and see that. So let's go have a look here. Click here, I can click expand, and then I'll bring up a preview of it. So once we're happy with that there, just double check all your spelling's correct and click publish. So now that's going to be going through oh, so Facebook's giving me an error here. So, oh, apologies. So Facebook's giving us an error here. We've got a really important thing, and that is to add our URL. So our URL is my lovely cafe, cafe.com/booking. So that's where you put in your booking page where people can click and book online. But what I do as well here is change this call to action, change it to book now. It's more of a direct call to action. It works a lot better. So as you see now, this changes from weekend date night to book now. There, your advert's ready to go. You're going to be hitting, I think it was between 800 to 2.2 thousand people every day, but only between Wednesday and Saturday evening. So that's as advanced of techniques you can use for Facebook marketing for restaurants. For you guys, if you want us to run this for you, please let us know. So as you see, Facebook saying here there's a potential issue. That's because I'm using Effect website. You click publish, you'll be running fine. So that's our click publish, and that'll be running fine for you. Let's just jump. So that's how to create your advert, guys. If you would like to do that yourself, work away. If you'd like us to run it for you, please get in touch. If you have any questions, please get in touch. Run this advert for 30 days at a time. Now, why 30 days? Because it gives you a good bit of data to learn from. And then once you've run it for 30 days, you'll probably find that the advert worked really well for a certain period of time for your market. So what I'd like you to do is to use your data to understand that, okay, Peter, I know you said we should be going for 30 days, but our adverts seem to tail off around the 21-day mark. Well, that's your new lifespan of your adverts moving forward. You want to use run your adverts then for 21 days at a time, but 30 days gives you a good benchmark to start from. So, and then as well, guys, if you would like us to do it for you, please get in touch. We can add some more advanced techniques to this here. If you're looking to get more reviews as well, please go to our website. It's a link in the description here called hoverhubs.com. And these sit on your restaurant tables, and they can help you get more TripAdvisor, Google, and Facebook reviews, along with staff recommendations, and download your app and vote for you in awards, and getting email notifications every time it's used. So if you go to hoverhubs.com, restaurants, there you can see them. You can get these bespoke with your logo on them, or you can get our generic ones here, which fit seamlessly. They've got NFC technology, and they've got QR codes. So they work for everyone's phone, and they fit in seamlessly. They're very durable, and they're waterproof, and they don't need a battery. So they work really well. Have a look at that. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching this tutorial. The one last thing I'm going to show you is if you go to your ads manager after 30 days, once you click on that there, you'll be able to click into your insights. So in here, you're going to see once this is running, you're going to see insights. Click on insights, and you'll be able to see what age demographic and gender demographics tend to click on your adverts the most. And then you can adjust your audiences for that moving forward. But I'd like to say thank you very much for watching this here tutorial. It will definitely help you get more restaurant bookings that you deserve, and let more people know in the area know where you are and how to book with you. So thank you for watching this here. Take care and have a great time. And please get in touch if you'd like us to run this for you. And if you have any questions, please get in touch too. We can run a free social media audit of your Facebook and Instagram page. Thank you. Bye-bye.